confident before the start of the game. You've won the top 2-0 win here. How satisfied are you?
I'm very, very satisfied. You know, a local derby, when you win, you become very happy. We came, we saw, we are all playing the same system. So when I saw they were playing the same system, I know the advantage and disadvantage of that system. So we have to take advantage of it very quickly and get our goals and sit back and vary the system.
I'm sure you would always want to be cautious in the kind of targets you set. But after this one, I'm sure winning the title is what you're looking at.
No, when opportunity comes for us, all the team play are aiming at the ultimate. So they also aiming at it. So we are playing. Also, there are more matches to be played than the ones they play. So you can't say. That's why I say when opportunity comes.
You are by far the best team away from home. What has been the plan and what has worked for you so far?
It's a hard work, dedication and discipline of my body. You know, the football, you go in with a strategy when playing and you see the opponents have got the antidote for your system. You vary your system. So that's exactly what we are doing. That's why I always say work in progress. So we are working, see how far we go.
Coach, congrats for winning against Dr. Prosperity Ogum. What's the secret between you and Dr. Prosperity Ogum? Because since you took over at Nations, Dr. Ogum has not been able to defeat you. What's the approach to the games against Dr. Prosperity Ogum's Kotoko?
You know, the way I do my coaching, I don't use one system on the field of play. When I come in, I watch the system you are playing. I have to find antidote to stop you. But when I get advantage, then I vary the system. So we were all playing the same system. So when I saw we were all playing the system, so I said, let's take advantage of it. Exploit the weakness of the system, get our goals, and sit back and vary the system to confuse them. That's exactly what we do.
I have a follow-up question. Can you please be specified or can you spot those lapses in Dr. Ogum's formation?
No, I can't do that. For that one, we are playing a league competition. So do you want me to explain it for someone to take advantage of it? Everybody has, every system has disadvantage and advantage of it. So when you see the advantage, you try to block when you take advantage of the disadvantage and get your goal. So everybody should go and make his research. I'm not going to make a research for anybody.
Last one.
After Emmanuel Danzo's World Cup, I've realized you have not been starting in games. Richard Danzo. And today you didn't even get 1 minute. Is there a reason for
every game and approach, the way we're going to play the ball, that the players we have to use. So all the players are available and they are good for it. But it depends on the system we're going to play. That's the players we use. If you are even a very good player and the system we are going to play, you cannot play that system to my satisfaction. You have to sit on the bench. So when we vary the system, then we come in.
Right, thank you, coach. Congratulations once again in safe journey. Right, we have with us head coach of Asante Kotoko, Dr. Prosperity. Coach, first of all, a very big disappointment. I'm not sure that's what we planned for, but another home loss. The 90 minutes today, what we need to do going forward.
Yeah, I think this is not the result we were expecting. We came in very determined, very ready to get a maximum points. Unfortunately, we didn't get it. Just had to try as much as possible to find solutions to why we are unable to show much we are able to. As a coach, I need to make sure that I find solutions.
Right, and it's good that you're a psychologist. After 5 games without a single one for these group of players, it will take some pain for you to get back to winning ways. Do you think there are players who can get back to winning ways?
Yeah, I think they are. If they come to training, they train well. The intensity of our training, the energy they put into the training, the desire, the enthusiasm, everything our training doesn't give any coach a doubt that on a mad day they will be able to perform. But then we come into the game and normally it's a different story. technical staff, we need to find solutions. I think
once again, a lot of chances. If I count about 15 attempts, but today not a single one on target. Babaya hit the crossbar. Albert Samuel came on, hit the woodwork again, but nothing really to trouble Robin Simon and go for Nations FC. What do you think is the problem, especially in the attacking team?
I think it's about lack of awareness, positional awareness, where they are, because we are able to carry the ball into the final third of the opponent, especially when you get into the penalty area. You need to be aware of where you are. Once you are aware of where you are, you know the decision to take. The game is about taking decisions. And before you can take a particular decision, you must be aware of where you are standing in and out of the penalty area. And I think we need to work more on positional awareness.
Right, and from your experience, I know it's still a long way to go. But does this home loss again change the target for the club this season? And whether you target the FA Cup, then try to consolidate your position on the Premier League?
I think there are more games to do. So, I mean, we still stand by our purpose. I mean, there are more games to do. As I said, it's all about finding solutions to what actually the problem is. Once we are able to find solutions, we need to.
Coach, I'm using current from Obuasi already. Coach, since the pressure keeps coming and the supporters are big, Coach, what exactly is the problem?
The problem is putting the ball at the back of the net. And then we've been giving away cheap goals. Look at the goals we've been giving away. I mean, these are not goals that opponents work for. I don't know whether you agree with me. These are cheap goals. And some of these goals, when you concede them, sometimes they discourage you. But then it's also part of the whole team, and we need to accept responsibility for that.
Right. Your name is yours, please.
Coach, my name is Jeff Lacham from Basketball team. So last season, your team scored 5 goals and conceded 20 goals. And this season, we have played 11 games. We have scored 8 and we have conceded 9. It translates to a bad underperforming HG and HG. So you said the problem is putting the ball in the back of the net. What solutions do you have for the problem?
It's all about working at training. I mean, creating match-related situations for them to work within and then try and then correct it at training. And I must tell you, these are the things we have been doing at training. Video sessions. From there, we go to normal training sessions. They work, we are able to correct them. But then, as I said, they come into the games. Then you can see some rush. They are in a hurry to play in front of goal. To play in front of goal, you need to be calm, you need to pick your target and apply the right technique. If you are able to do that, you will be able to score. So we'll keep working at it.
Coach Ejikun Blanson, Coach, my question again. Why your last 3 matches, maybe you have bring Fernando Winston. He has proved enough that he can play, but he always starts from the bench. And are you disappointed in your recruitment because the results are not coming?
I'm not disappointed in the recruitment. These are good quality players that can turn things around. I still have hope in them. I still believe in them. I still trust that they can turn things around. For Fernando, if you see the introducing him has been gradual. You saw today he played full 45 minutes. So we are with him at training and we know what we are doing.
Coach Osman Mohammed, relatively radio. Last time you see our saying about set pieces. As a still in putting meaning so we're working on the training grounds. How far and set pieces will be while I'm not
We are still working on it. That's the only thing I can tell you. We are still working on it very well. If you look at today, we look more structured in the set piece. It's all about the technical execution. That is the problem, right?
Last question and then we have to do.
Coach, my name is Raphael from Obuasi. Coach, my question and my worry is, we saw that Justice Blake was not used in this game and Henry was used. That means you will be sticking to the back three. Do you still think at this moment of the season, the team still would be comfortable when you play this back three system?
Yeah, I think so. I think if you watch the game we play, I'm not sure the structure was anything. It was just goals we give away. Yeah, because in terms of numbers in off-road, we had more numbers, or even equal numbers. If not more, we had equal numbers. It's not about the structure. It's about trying to put the ball at the back of the net. I'm not sure they worried us in terms of our three back of the net. Let's be sincere. Even though we have lost, let's be sincere. Did they worry us in our three back? Not at all. Thank you.
Yeah.
Coach,